KSPM, Amador Live, and another awesome guest, Mr. Troy Bowers. You're the CEO of the Amador County Fair, is that correct?
Good morning.
Such a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
I'm a big fan and proponent of the fair, as you know, and I'm excited to hear about the new pageant coming along with the fair. Tell us about that.
Wow, this is a wonderful opportunity. You know, at the Amador County Fairgrounds, we grow leaders out there. And Lori Kusar came to me last year and started talking to me about why don't we have a Miss Rodeo?
Right.
You know, a lot of our neighborhood counties have that. We should have that. We've got some really excellent young women here, wonderful horsemen and women here. We have cowboys and cowgirls out here. So it just seemed like a perfect fit. And she made a presentation to the Amador County Fair Board of Directors about 2 months ago and explained the whole program to the board. And just a wonderful concept. The purpose of it is to just create awareness for the Amador County Fair Rodeo that we have July 26th this year, our CCPRA.
Is that the Friday night or the Saturday night?
That's Saturday night.
Saturday night.
Our Saturday night rodeo. So we're looking for young ladies between 15 and 18 years old. We're going to have a orientation forum on April 5th and then a clinic the following weekend, and where they'll get to practice all their skills, and then we'll talk about the interview process and the horsemanship requirements. And
wow, that is really exciting, and that's fun.
I
love that. And we have just a great equestrian community. You know, there's so many kids involved in one way or another, you know, with either horses, cattle, you know, reining, all different types of events. So that's perfect for here.
Yeah, it's a great fit. You know, the Amador County Fairgrounds, you know, we have our frontier town. You know, it's when you go onto that fairgrounds, it's like going back to 1850.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
in my opinion, it is the best small county fair ever that I've seen, and I'm a big fair goer. I've been to you know, some of the really big ones and some of the small ones, and that feeling when you walk down the main aisle with all the flowers and, you know, the booths that are still quaint and the items for sale and the people and the events, it's just like, oh, so heartwarming. I love it.
We love that. Yeah, we love to hear that at Amador County. We do believe we are the #1 small county fair on the entire planet, maybe the universe too.
I will agree with that.
Yeah, and you know, our peers in the fair industry, you know, where there's a network of California fairs, 76 of them, and you know, we're recognized for just that, what you say. And
I went to it, gosh, right after I moved here in '06, and it was one of the first days I got off, you know, and I said, oh, I'm going to go to the fair, and I just fell in love with it, and just totally fell in love with the quaintness, the charm, the people, of course, you know, and then the great events to watch.
Yeah, Huell Hauser walked onto our grounds a few years ago, did one of our California's Golden Fairs, part of that series, and he was just, his comment was, there's a vibe here. You know, there really is, there's a vibe going on out there. And we've got the Challenge of Champions Rodeo high school kids coming out there this weekend. And they're starting to gather up, and I hear the comment from them, you know, it's like coming home for them, you know, they just feel at home, you know, and it is.
People camp there, especially during this fair type of events and, you know, the equestrian events. And I've done that too, where pull in with your trailer and you stay there. We stay there an entire week because we have horses. And, you know, we see all of our friends we only see once a year, a couple times a year. And the kids are so excited. I mean, I swear that was probably, it's usually the best week of my year, going to the fair and taking my daughter and her horse and just helping her, you know.
You know, for a lot of kids, the fair is only second to Christmas. You know,
like this kid here.
So it's a big deal. Yeah, it's a big deal. And you know, it's we were created back in the 1850s to, you know, gather people together, to create markets, to exchange goods and ideas. We were created to improve and test agriculture technologies. That's what happens in our exhibit department, you know, with the quilting ladies, the preserved foods, all that. That was to, you know, make the best better. And we're created to recruit and train the next generation of leaders. And we still do that. After 150, 75 years, we still do that.
You know, my daughter Morgan is Miss Amador County. And she
We're
has
so proud of
learned
her.
so much by being involved in the pageant selection process, public speaking. She was never a really like outgoing kind of girl, but she's really come out of her shell after that opportunity,
Yeah.
and she's thriving from it. You know, she really is. That's a great opportunity for her.
Yeah, where do they get that kind of experience? Where do young people get that kind of experience?
She learned it. You know, they had workshops and assistance with, you know, how to interview well, you know, how to walk appropriately, how to really fine-tune your skill that you're going to use for your talent. I mean, it's just endless possibilities.
Endless, yeah. And I think for a lot of young people involved in things out there, whether it's at the taco booth for the Sunshine Rainbow Girls, or to the livestock kids, or to, you know,
The volleyball girls at the
volleyball
hamburger
girls.
booth, right?
Yeah, you know, they don't really realize it till they're like 30 or 40 years old, and they go,
Wow,
that
was so
worked.
great. Yeah.
You know, what a wonderful opportunity. And the friends that they make are friends for a lifetime.
Lifelong friends, I
Yeah,
agree.
it's fun.
Tell me just real quick about the pageant selection process. What are you guys looking for in this particular event?
Yep. Well, there is going to be a barbecue on June 20th. We're going to have a panel that's going to interview the girls. So they'll be, you know, we'll see how they're poised and how they can, you know, present themselves. There's a horsemanship portion of it that they'll do out in the arena. So we'll see how they mount and dismount and how well they understand their horse and the equipment that they're using.
Very good.
Yeah, and then we'll ask them to go out and sell some tickets to the rodeo, and not many, but it'll be a pretty good deal. So, and then once she's selected on the 21st, June 21st, then she goes out and at all the other rodeo events around the state, representing Amador County.
So she'll be selected prior to the fair, is
Correct.
that right?
Yeah, June 21st.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right, great. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. It's always a pleasure to see
Monty,
you.
thank you.
And we'll be right back. We're just going to head out for a quickie, and thanks for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Okay, you bet.
Bye.